Olyenka Iduwo, Rachel Kelly, Andrew Vince, Sarah Wilson, Sandra Wright, for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Mental Health Nursing, Siobhan Burke, Laura Konzens, Anab Ebrahimi, Kingsley Eki Chunkwau, Ombola Ledui, Effort Mitzi, Brenda Moore Inzi, Petua Nugent, Marlon Williams, Precious Zifoda, for the award of Advanced Diploma of Higher Education in Mental Health Nursing, Sophia Coles, Gordon Diuk, Kembimble Luwata, Sanita Mandiviyai, Godliva Messimo, for the award of Diploma of Higher Education in Mental Health Nursing, Adibola Andy Musi, Janet Amkunkoro, Glory Athuma, Richard Boygard, Patience Chibiwi, Nkwango Deek, Ronyarlo Gangata, Kobe Gundley, Chester Gibla, Batanza Haderi, Kede Kamara, Lydia Camus, Alexa Leven, James Laurie, Terry Ogebiwi, Dorcas Daladley, Sandra Opong, Tapiwi Pathwiria, Dharmalatha Rantala Ayaki, Justin Timwillity, Stephen Veresco,
Can we have one final round of applause for the recently conferred graduates? It now gives me great pleasure to invite Andrew McCullum to present Professor Clive Loveday for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of my distinguished colleague, Emeritus Professor Robert Pratt, I would like to present to you for the award of Doctor of the University, Professor Clive Loveday. Professor Loveday joined the International Clinical Virology Centre in 2001 as the founding member. The organisation is a new charitable trust founded with donations from academic and commercial research grants. The charity researches real-time, quality-assured molecular technologies to enhance patient care, the understanding of viral infection, and to educate all those involved with these technologies. Previously, Professor Loveday was the Foundation Professor of Retrovirology at the Royal Free Hospital Medical School, focusing on issues relating to viral load, resistance, and subtype diversity in patients with HIV-1 infection. He has worked in the treatment of HIV and AIDS for over 27 years, initially undertaking the clinical care of patients with HIV and AIDS in the early 80s, and later as a clinical virologist, establishing the polymerase chain reaction technologies in diagnosis and monitoring patients. He was part of the team that carried out the first UK trial of the revolutionary antiretroviral drug AZT in 1986. He developed viral load and resistance assays to support patient care in 1989 and served as a clinical virologist on groundbreaking clinical trials such as the Concord and the Delta trials, and carried out early work defining the dynamics of HIV-1 turnover in 1994. Professor Loveday has had academic awards from the Medical Research Council and EuroSaid, an EU Commission-funded study of patients to assess the impact of antiviral drugs on the outcome of the general population of HIV-infected patients living in Europe. He has served on advisory boards for the Medical Research Council and the Department of Health, the British HIV Association, Resistance Group, Paediatric European Network for Treatment of AIDS, and the International Antiviral Society of the United States Faculty and Resistance Group. He has received 13 Medical Research Council grants and has published over 150 papers in his field. He is a Fellow of the Royal College of Pathologists and holds membership of the British Pharmacological Society, British Society of General Microbiologists, the International AIDS Society, and Chaos Theory and Nonlinear Dynamics Society. He was awarded an honorary chair at the university in 2004 for his contribution to his work in HIV/AIDS clinical care, science, and education. Throughout his distinguished career, Professor Loveday has maintained his roles in clinical care, international translational research, teaching, and training. He works as a physician and HIV/AIDS specialist, a primary healthcare physician, and a pre-hospital trauma practitioner. He has worked as a consultant at the Barts and London NHS Trust, Aylesbury NHS Trust, and in South Bucks NHS Primary Care Trust. Currently, he is the consultant lead at Buckinghamshire Community Sexual Health Team. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, it is my great pleasure to propose Professor Clive Loveday for the award of Doctor of the University.
It's been a long morning, so I won't say too much. It's not very good when you hear your whole career rolled out in front of you, because you sometimes think you're getting over the hill. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, fellow academics and graduates. I'm honoured to receive this award, and I've been working with the university for many years, in fact. It sounds as though I have a very checkered career, but in fact, what I've always done in my career is decided what I want to do, and I've gone out there and I've taken it. And I think that's a very good approach to life. In the early days, I worked with the Richard Wells Research Unit at what was Thames Valley University then, and we worked on an HIV adherence study, because one of our big problems in those days was to help patients to take their therapy, because the pill burden was something like about 20 to 25 tablets a day. We then moved on, and I supported and worked with the EPIC guidelines, which the Vice-Chancellor mentioned earlier. It's groundbreaking work that came from this university. In 1998 to 2001, we worked on the prevention of healthcare-associated infection in hospitals and developed guidelines which still remain an important standard today. The work then continued between 2001 and 2002, preventing healthcare-associated infections in primary care. Again, a very important area, and we all know from day to day the sort of impact that these guidelines are having just from watching the media. During my time, I've also supported students. I've taught on undergraduate courses for the university as an invited speaker, and have two PhD students currently who are registered with the university. I certainly look forward in the future in my role to work and support Inspire, the new research institute at the University of West London, and we will try and push forward together to reach greater heights in our research. My organisation has always been committed to translational research, that is research that will have a direct effect and benefit on the patients for whom we are doing that research. In the past, as you've heard, that's been associated with support of molecular measures to look after the care of patients with HIV and make sure that's effective. And now, for the charity, we are also now rolling that work out to provide the same sort of support in resource-limited settings. And I think these philosophies match very well with the philosophies of this university, and that's why I hope we work well together. Okay, so I'd like to thank you once more, and just remember, for all the graduates, whatever you want, set your eyes on it, set it as a target, reach out and take it. It's up to you to succeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Loveday. I now invite the Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor to continue to receive graduates from the College of Nursing, Midwifery and Healthcare.
for the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Professional Practice with Mental Health Interventions. Marimi Kitsutsu. George Mambui. Esther Mututo. Claire Parish. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Psychological Interventions for Psychosis. Leila Corboin. For the award of Foundation Degree in Health and Social Care. Maria John. Linda Neal. Christine Scheller. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health Promotion and Public Health. Lucy Pagnon. Narjua Farouk. Geraldine Henley. Matsitso Narzupuo. Pauline Nakala. Majinse Komowo. Knowledge Sarungui. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Midwifery. Marie Abram. Lisa Adams. Carol Allen. Susan Banks. Kelly Belcher. Lorna Black. Kirsty Burrows. Audrey Carty. Anjum Chandra. Hannah Marie Cormack. Louise Critcher. Karen Davey. Jasveer Dalwal. Sandra Driver. Georgina Duby. Janine Fitzgerald. Deborah Flynn. Julie Foster. Emma Fugine. Eleanor Fraser. Kelly G. Emma Glass. Tintonda Gwadi. Sarah High. Claire Helliwell. Sean Ingalls. Christine Johnson. Donna Joyce. Dione Levy. Fiona Libby. Sylvia Manray. Susan Matiska. Gillian Manware. Catherine Morrison. Lydia Nakawunka. Evelyn Nahar. Lisa Neal. Sarah O'Neill. Marina Palingrova. Shanda Ramsey. Melissa Scannell. Emma Shippard. Gemma Slater. April Smith. Sarah Stephen. Tracy Taylor. Evan Tenjindi. Catherine Vanstone. Emma Zimmerman. For the award of Bachelor of Science in Midwifery, Leslie Collins. For the award of Advanced Diploma of Higher Education in Midwifery, Karen Colgan. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Midwifery Practice, Haioa Rangai. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Primary Healthcare, Debbie Taylor. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Professional Practice with Critical Care, Child Health, Stephen Grimsby. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Professional Practice with Neonatal Care, Meline Erzi. Dahila Fatutsion. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Working in Integrated Services for Children and Young People, Susanna Altman-Bart. Judith Campion. Adina Kurkur. Nabila Kashmiri. Michelle Mullock. Sean Manelli. Rizwana Nagur. Ruby Shadradza. Sumi Thevaso Thie. For the award of Foundation Degree in Working with Children and Young People, Samina Kurtar. Ruby Azam. Joan Bias. Tina Campbell. Michaela Cox, I beg your pardon. Laura Dean. Beverly Demetrius. Gladys Ellis Sam. Cara Fu. Claire Groom. Carlo Jacquin. Michelle Job. Jane Jones. Latha Katha Ikrama Thamabai. Nabila Khan. Sally King. Carlene Lee. Asma Mooring. Jita Patel. Gita Raja. Kerry Tervet. Kim Vickler. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
We have a round of applause for the recently conferred graduates. Thank you. I would now like to invite the Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor to receive graduates from the School of Psychology, Social Work and Human Sciences.
Thank you. For the award for the postgraduate certificate in clinical hypnotherapy, Susan Eileen Curtin. Mandy Cutler. Stephen Murray Dewar. Imtaz Dean John Paul Kirby. Sudesh Ashim Pol. Paula Letitia Young. For the award for the Certificate of Higher Education in Complementary Approaches to Health, Body Massage, Reflexology and Aromatherapy, Nishika Kerai. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Complementary Medicine in Healthcare, Ruta Kakilute. Linda McMeekin. Roseanne Warner. For the award of Master of Science in Exercise and Behavioural Medicine, Nazanin Kasteganan. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Forensic Science, Badr Al-Badri. Marsha Teresa Allison. Andrea Badeo. Jennifer Sandra